Evening, ladies. Another productive night down on the little farm. Not quite finished them yet, but they're serving the purpose already, and it's the big hoop nets. And yeah, started to put the plants in. I'm going to finish it off tomorrow. I only got down about 7:15, and Paul and Diane and the little granddaughter came down and took some strawberries, raspberries, red currants. The red currants went down well as well. They are quite sweet now, the red currants. But I'll show you the hoop nets in all the splendour. They'll look even better once these butts are out of the way. I'll show you right now, actually, if I can, if I may. Alright. That's them. Now, as I say, they're not quite finished. They need tidying up and they need tightening. Cutting down a little bit on that one. That's a bit baggy. So I'm going to trim that down a little bit so it's got about a foot or so's excess that I can tuck in and peg down. I'm going to move these because they're unsightly. So I'm draining that one down, as you can see. Not much left in that one. That one stinks to high and holy heaven, because it's got all the, I should have netted that over really. In fact, I could do that tonight, couldn't I? Because it's got loads of mozzies in and it stinks. But there's not a lot you can do with that at this stage. It was silly really with that one. I put a load of rhubarb leaves in it. And it's the perfect habitat for midges and mosquitoes. And the green bottles like it because it smells like death. But that's what we've done tonight. So I created that net by zip tying it all together, and when I've put it on, I've turned it upside down, if you can see. So the zip ties are all pointing downwards. I've rolled it over as well, so hopefully it'll be sufficient to keep the cabbage white butterflies off it and out of the beds. We're hoping. But what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to zip tie that onto the top in the same way that I've zip tied that. There's a lot of excess there. That was originally going to fit onto this one, onto the big one. But because I've done that silly roll at the top, I mean, obviously nothing's going to get into that now, but it wasn't big enough. It wasn't big enough to fit onto the big one, so I've done another one for the big one. Which, as I say, I'm going to tighten up tomorrow. And I'm going to get all of these in. Which is purple sprouting broccoli, it's calabrese, and there are two different sorts of cauliflower in there that we're going to try. And it's a similar sort of a situation to this side, although there's going to be Brussels sprouts, purple sprouting broccoli, and cabbage, and cauliflower. So there, yeah, 4 different sorts in each bed. Now, in each one of those trays, there are 12 plants. So out of those 48 plants, we're hoping to get about 40 good ones. And in each little quadrant of that, I'll probably be putting about 8. So there'll be 36 in there. And then the others, the other 4 or so, are going to be going down into the other beds as I've been taking stuff out. I'll show you what's happened actually to the cauliflower in a minute. Cauliflower's starting to bolt. Its flowers are starting to sort of explode. The flower of the cauliflower is going boom. And I'll just show you one of those, which I'm going to take out tonight. Don't think they're edible. I think, well, actually they probably are edible, but they don't look very nice. There's only one that's gone, but I've only got 1 more left. I've given 1 to Paul and Diane when they came down tonight. I did have 3 in this bed. But as you can see from that one, it's gone bang. Now the other one is about to go bang, so I'm taking him tonight as well. That one, because that's about to go. It'll go tomorrow, that. So I'm taking that out. I'm going to take that out. We'll see what we can salvage from that. And that we'll eat them. We'll eat the leaves as well. Waste not, want not. Waste not, want not, Robin. These onions are ready and they're overweeded, so I'm going to take those onions out in the next couple of days and de-weed that. And we're going to put some more beetroot, I think, in there. And maybe that kale. That may be going in there. These are all the ones that got attacked by the cabbage whites. Some of them are alright. Some of the ones that I put in at a later date. But the cabbage whites have been getting into them, so I'm going to do a proper thorough check on that in the next couple of days and check it for eggs. Because I've found out how they are getting in. It was a bit of a faux pas. I won't blame Mrs. Farmer. As you can see there, get in there, can't they? So that wants over netting on the outside. That's the only place I can see that they are actually going to be able to get into that. So it must be in that location that they're getting in. But I found about 3 or 4 the other day inside that. I'm sorry for me snutching. It's either a summer cold or it's the hay fever, which I foolishly refused to admit that my genetics would give me hay fever, but they seem to have. And so yeah, I'm going to have to sort that out. And I'll have to get some Piriton or the equivalent, the cheap equivalent of Piriton. And get that down my neck, the pound shop Piriton. And I'll sort all of these beds out because it's the grand inspection, the grand visage, this Saturday when we'll be on a plane to sunny Spain. But it's being independently plot inspected on Saturday. As I say, there's about 70 or so plots, or even more. I don't know exactly how many there are on this site. And you don't want to be 70th, do you? This is like a score. It's like a ranking system. Everybody gets ranked. I nearly said something dirty then. Everybody gets ranked according to how they're doing with the plots, I suppose, and how nice people think that they look. These are bolting again. It's the heat. What can you do? There's not a lot you can do in this heat. But that's the pak choi, and you can see it's going to flower. So I'll have to take some of them out probably tonight, or stem them off, head them off at the pass as best as I can, and hope we can get a couple more days out of them. But as I say, we're going over to Spain, so we'll not be able to eat them. I'm going to have to sort something out. I'll get me the Mother Earth to come and take some of these out and shift them on, because they're just too rampant. That lettuce over there, I know you can't probably see that too good, but that's getting crazy. These leeks are coming back alright, although they are still very small and pencil-like, but they are coming back. Red cabbage is heading up nice. That's coming along alright. I'm going to give everything a bit of a water shortly, and I'll leave it at that, I think, for tonight. Yeah, got some more pak choi in there. Love pak choi. Love it. Dead easy to grow, as you can see. They're all in there, little pak chois. Growing successionally. And yeah, there's some more in there. Got myself about 30 pak chois. I start eating them. In fact, I'll eat them in there first. I'll get rid of them by eating them this week. I'll take some tonight. We'll have it tomorrow, day after that. And if anybody knows of a way that you can if you can freeze pak choi or something like that in the same way that you can freeze cabbage or whatever, maybe make a soup out of it. I'll have a look online for recipes, but if you've got any recipes or advice of your own, if you can put that on in the comments below, that'd be fantastic. Because we've got a massive glut of it. And these lettuces as well. Bloody hell. We'll have to start eating more and more of this. We're eating as much as we can, though. We'll have to start giving it all away. We might grow a bit more variety next time. Get plenty of other things in the ground. Just an experiment this year. It's our first year, as many of you may know. It is our first year doing this, so we're just playing at it at the minute, but we're trying our best, seeing what happens. Okay, so I'll love you and leave you. It's Monday night, Monday the 9th. Tomorrow is my birthday, and so yeah, I'll be the birthday boy tomorrow. So wish me happy birthday if you get the chance, and I'll probably catch you either probably not tomorrow night, probably Wednesday night for another update. And I'll show you what we've been doing over on the Yang side. We're the Yang, definitely the Yang. I don't care what Mick says. Alright, I'll leave you with the sunset once more, down here at Eden. Take care, boys and girls. Enjoy the rest of the week. Bye-bye.